and 4 after the 6-yard gain, and here's Henderson, his first carry, and he picks up more interesting. 3rd down 5, they drop it off. Here's Henderson, 1st down and more on the screen. What a burst! Treveyon Henderson, as advertised, touchdown Buckeyes! And they run it on 3rd and 2. Henderson, good blocking up front for Ohio State as the runners. And Henderson breaks the tackle in the backfield, cuts it up, keeps it moving. Tick-tock, folks. It's Olsen, lines up next to Stroud. Henderson, touchdown Ohio State.
11 personnel.
Henderson. Out of the
Slot right here, Tim. That's a matchup I like right now. But he's playing inside eye.
Henderson. And touchdown, Buckeyes. On 2nd and 6. There he goes. Right on cue. Treveyon. Touchdown.
We talk about the 3-3-5, and one of the problems with it, they just only had 2 down linemen and a stand-up end. When those numbers are depleted up front, you got an advantage. On that right side, you can see it's just a straight give, and it's off to the races. When you hit your head on the goalpost with nice, unbelievable.
October 3-0 Maryland after that, then a bye, and then at Indiana. So they've got some time, and Treveyon's got some wheels. There he goes. Archie Griffin's record really in peril. 52 yards, a single game rushing record for Treveyon Henderson at Ohio State. He's officially at 243 after this jaunt.
Love it, the counter action, bringing the H-back across the field, and he does an instinctive job of making you miss, getting upfield, outrunning the back half of that secondary from the Tulsa.
Henderson, who's had a record-breaking day for a freshman running back at Ohio State, will carry it again. There he goes. Look out. Many more records yet to come. Listen, he broke the single game.
Just outside of Philly. But they'll start it off on the ground, up the middle, and picking team games. Now he's on the sideline as Henderson gets another tote. The talented freshman cutting inside, cutting outside. Henderson caught from behind by Bubba. Catch. 20th catch of the season for Wilson. He's now at a catch in 25 straight games, and now it's Henderson. It's Henderson again, and he plows forward, and Ohio State takes the lead.
COVID stuff, so the fact that this is really his first time playing in 2 years, a whole lot of football he's still learning.
And he's got a hole here, and he's got another touchdown. Kevin Wilson said he's also very underrated as a blocker. Here's a big hole. Look out, he is gone. Treveyon Henderson, 44 yards, and just like that, Ohio State has the lead.
Out of the backfield, Henderson's been active in the pass game. Hits on the jet, streaks down the sideline, and is out of bounds.
And one these Buckeye faithful love.
Henderson is able to fall forward into the paint. He's got a touchdown.
Pass pressure defending the pass has been hard.
Stroud plants his feet, zips it out of the backfield. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Treveyon Henderson, his 2nd touchdown today. Out the pistol, the hand to Henderson. Henderson cuts upfield inside Maryland territory. He picks up 6. Understand why. Big impact on it. Henderson, 1st down and more. Stopped at the 40. Inside Maryland territory. Nick Cross had the plays, too, for Stroud through the air. Back on the ground. Henderson scampers out of bounds after picking over 400 yards for the day. Treveyon Henderson. And he keeps going. He just keeps churning. First down run. Henderson with the stiff arm. Pater for the third time today.
They go back to the run game, and Henderson, and he's got a hole inside the 10, heading for the end zone. Ohio's seen a mistake, but it bounced right back up to Stroud. He'll throw it here, and it's a screen pass. Henderson breaks a tackle inside the 5. Henderson to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. And Henderson in the game here at running back. Stroud will give it to him on second down, and he's loose again inside the 20-yard line. A little stutter step, and down to the 15. Everybody knows who he is now. He's had a brilliant college career. First down in the Indiana 30. Henderson busts it to the outside, gets away from one man. Inside the 20, inside the 15.
On that counter, Treveyon Henderson with the jump cut, man.
Henderson again breaks another tackle into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. They cannot tackle this guy.
Lucky to have him in my life, and for coaches out there, just never forget the difference you can make in people's lives.
Henderson takes off, and the freshman gets the corner. It's a foot race. Knocked out at the 1. Now you see the talents of Treveyon Henderson.
Great job on the inside of this offensive line. Paris Johnson climbs up to that second level. You saw the center also, Whippler, do it. And then another poor angle by Brown. And underestimated the speed.
With the whole package. He's got the football again. Lowers the head. Touchdown, Ohio State. As the freshman, 5-star from Henderson. Breaks some tackles into the secondary. Stiff arm. Got away from Ebikadi.
Thing to do for the committee. We just did it for the last 3 minutes. I mean, you can change it every single time.
You could. Henderson running right as a gap. Makes a cut, and bulldozes down inside.
Stroud looking. Stroud over the middle, and it's caught for a first down.
They've got to do so again here.
Second down at 6. And they will give it to Henderson, who picks up a first down. Nice charge for Treveyon Henderson. A gain of 10. You know, before this, Henderson, first down and more. Henderson with a burst. Treveyon Henderson.
And goal, Henderson probing that left side and getting a push. 43-yard line. Look at Henderson. Treveyon Henderson turning on the Jets and gone. 57-yard touchdown for the sensational freshman.
Game changer, George Karlaftis, one of the best in college football, but this time he guesses. He tries to swim inside Thayer Mumford, the left guard. As a result, there's nobody there in the B gap as Kieran Douglas, the middle linebacker, late getting over the top. C-43 takes a bad angle.
Sacks and 357 pass attempts. It's a tremendous percentage for this protection. Henderson, look out. A nice open field tackle, saved a really team's got the record by himself. And we haven't really seen Treveyon Henderson yet until now. A lot of space before.
Rucker in motion. Here's Treveyon. Touchdown Buckeyes. Stroud swings it out. Caught. Henderson sprints. Touchdown Buckeyes.
Dump it down, and Henderson escapes. Look out, he's still running and is cut down out across the 20 with 27 seconds. He's back in the game. He's got the football, trying to find the edge. Does one out of a tackle, and Treveyon Henderson.
288 right now for Smith and Jigba.
Treveyon Henderson off the right side, breaking tackles, picks up. Henderson again. First down, and they're in field goal.
Stover misses it, and that's a solid gain. Another carry on the pitch. Henderson scoots to the edge. He's got it. Bounces it to the left. Creates some space, and that's his best run of the night. The feature back for Ohio State makes an impact. First down to the 25.
That's just using his vision. His play's designed to go right. Gets bottled up. Doesn't give up on the play. Now he's dangerous. 32 with space is very dangerous. Nice job of bouncing, using his eyes, using that vision. And that's the difference, in my opinion, with Henderson this year. The patience.
Company worked over this Irish secondary. They held up pretty well tonight.
Somebody's going to need to do it if Ohio State wins.
Henderson takes the toss, gets the first down. Buckeyes beginning to use. Again, looking to Henderson, and they'll take a game. So Stroud hands off to Henderson. CJ was 5 of 6. Henderson takes a shot that falls forward. They move the sticks
Home and brings down Buckner.
Treveyon Henderson spinning free and ran over Ramon Henderson, who's outside of Columbus have heard from coming into tonight.
Other teams are going to use his blueprint, so it's going to be something they've prepared the entire season.
Pivotal for his improvement.
In the backfield alongside him, Treveyon Henderson and Henderson.
Pretty play, keeping your eyes down the field, knowing what you're getting in the rush, and then being able to execute.
Hold to the left side, turning upfield, Treveyon Henderson. This was snapped at the 7-yard line, and he will bring it all the way out near midfield. A splendid run by Henderson to pick up 41 yards on a first down.
We're so used to seeing Henderson get these big plays. Now watch this Ohio State offensive line as well. Latching on to blocks, and then Henderson just does the rest, being an athlete out in space. I know last week probably didn't get
of Pro Bowler Cornelius Bennett. Toss and run, Treveyon Henderson around Cade Stover. Motion on the play, dancing, darting, and running, and scoring. Treveyon Henderson, Ohio State up 13-3 with the extra point on the way.
Henderson was a great. Just watch Henderson right here. These guys are latching on the blocks. They're moving people, displacing defensive linemen off of the point.
Emeka Abuka from the oldest incorporated town in Washington, Steilacoom, Washington. With strength, 48 yards, 15 touchdowns last season. 91 yards for Treveyon Henderson last week. He just ran for 8. And they have gashed Arkansas State, and Treveyon Henderson has his second touchdown of the day. Treveyon Henderson today.
Just mentioned how Treveyon showed off that physicality, but here you see that raw speed, that
BS in total offense in 2021. Treveyon Henderson.
Their corners, and obviously on the offensive side, it's their tackles, Tim.
And a first down for Treveyon. And there goes Henderson again. He'll cut it back far to open the game for Ohio State. Henderson.
Nice vision.
Henderson.
Wonderful.
Henderson. Touchdown.
Heavily. 43 yards in the first 2 pass plays, and now they hand it off to Henderson, who's got a seam, and he's knocked down after a gain 8 or 9, just to make things tougher for Stroud. I asked Ryan Day, did you hand it off on the left side? Henderson breaks the tackle and darts down near the 10-yard line. So Treveyon Henderson back and looking really healthy tonight.
Watch this offensive line really doing a good job here. And I think the timing between Henderson, he kind of sets those blocks up, stays on his tracks, shows the patience to.
Henderson weaves his way through traffic, accelerates, and barges out at the 1-yard line. Jay Shaw forced him out, but the Buckeyes again on the doorstep.
I mean, the execution, you're going to look forward, if you're an Ohio State player, to go into the film room. Look at the blocking. Look at the running lanes here. I mean, the big right tackle, DeJuan Jones, who dropped some weight to get quicker to be able to get up to the second level. There it is on the far right, 79. Look at him get up to that backer. The receivers are blocked.
BI singles. It's Henderson back in the game. He has home run ability, and he quickly. Henderson picks his way up. You talked about the up at 90 yards from the end zone. And they'll just hand it off to Henderson. And
he does. I still think they, for the sake of working for these kind of moments in games, Wouldn't be surprised to see Ryan there. Sure did.
Henderson. Into the show,
he went with Smokey. He brought Smokey up on the set, the whole thing.
You got a W on the pick then. I bet there's
everybody.
I bet Knoxville's in a celebratory mood tonight.
Oh wow, they were ready. Watch him showing this athletic ability. Great kick out block, but he doesn't quite get him down. No problem. Getz has no idea where the ball is. He just Joe goes over. Ohio State still with their first unit in.
Henderson takes the handoff, makes it cut. Treveyon Henderson sidesteps another tackler.
Back into C.J. Stroud.
Delay a handoff, and shaking it back is Henderson, who's got blazing speed. Had a quiet year because of the foot injuries we talked about, but moves the ball inside the Spartans' 40.
This play is designed here, but he pauses a little stutter step and then backside. That's why those backside blocks are so important. Look at this. You think you're in trouble here, but he feels it, and he's able to work to the backside. Picks up a couple nice blocks there on that backside. Donovan Jackson.
Florida State on the road in prime time. Henderson tries to find some space on the right, makes a cut. And his seeding games, modest game against Rutgers last week. Henderson. Student section's down there trying to make some noise. Henderson spins.
He needs to be on the same page for the Michigan State defense to have a chance.
Henderson makes a cut. Just has the for Ohio State. And so Buka in motion. Henderson's got the football again and bursts up the middle and runs through some more tackles. Henderson first down and more as he muscles out to the 49. Mere speed got him to the ground eventually.
Nice block, or Rossi. They see all of this attention, so he checks. He says, let's get to the outside. Rossi 34, nice kick out block. Get right behind the left tackle, Paris Johnson, and a big
the game. And on this first half play, he's been at fullback in front of Henderson, who takes the handoff and hesitates and then just sprints to the end zone. And Ohio State.
Watch a little hesitation move. Am I going to go underneath the block, or am I going to bounce it to go outside of Rossi? He has that option to go underneath, and then once he sees his leverage is pushing Halliday to the inside, it's pretty cool.
Oklahoma, back to you guys.
Thanks, fellas. Henderson running left or yet. Henderson, it's a spin move, but it's knocked out. Grad student. Henderson's now back in the game. He's got the football. Henderson looking for somebody to stiff arm. They didn't get near him.
Right now they're staying back, and it's a good time to run the football.
And they do pitch it to Henderson, who weaves his way through traffic.
Get wavy again, bro. Okay, let's skate. Bad bitch finna come my way. Going 90 when I'm on the highway. Can't go high without the high. Hey.
Rhythm here, snapping it quick. Running play. Henderson hits the sideline. Treveyon Henderson hitting him like a slow bullet. Here's the handoff. Henderson to the corner.
3rd and 1. Henderson get the first down. Back to Henderson. Look at all that green turf in front of him as he cuts inside the 10 and just walks it right in.
They were 45% on 3rd down a year ago. The Buckeyes. Henderson's got this one as he got to the edge, got the corner, turns it upfield, all the way to the 45 before he's run out of bounds.
Nothing calms a new starting quarterback better than being able to run the football, right? You're going to play the little counter OT right here. Follow the big guys. Good job by Donovan Jackson inside pulling one of the experienced guards. Both.
The original line of scrimmage. Henderson. Oh, not a nice cut, a nice run, a first down. Warmed up on this drive. Now they'll keep it on the ground to Henderson.
Oh, nice.
5 receptions against Indiana. Treveyon Henderson, big hole up the middle.
Players and create a culture.
Swing pass, Henderson.
Yourself in that position.
Henderson, big hole up the middle. Looks.
Yep, and everyone can breathe a little bit, exhale. Now that it's into the bank that you'll draw on throughout the season.
Screen to Henderson. Treveyon Henderson near midfield. His first reception today, second this season. Henderson has the edge and more. Henderson cuts back. 10-5, touchdown Ohio State.
Right, but you're pulling guys around to the left. So the linebackers are going to read the pullers. Meanwhile, Treveyon Henderson is running into an unblocked edge defender, but the fact Devin Brown has a threat to run the ball is what helps open this. And there's the home run, Treveyon Henderson.
This year as well, and he's close to 2,000 on the ground for his Buckeye career, and he's closer now.
To me, with Ibuka, he has added a lot of strength.
One of the best long receivers. Opening drive for Ohio State in its third game of the year. Henderson to the outside. He's got the fringe, and a touchdown, Ohio State.
This was the great fear for Western Kentucky. That stretch run game out on the perimeter. Josh Simmons gets just enough. And this is the one area they're going to throw bodies all around the middle of the field to try to stop inside.
This is 3rd and 1. Henderson the tailback, and he does
run through contact.
Ryan Day's trying to sneak in one more play. It is Henderson looking up at the penalties, forced his hand there. 2nd down out of a quarter break, and it's Henderson leaning forward to set up.
For Western Kentucky.
Ohio State 30% on 3rd down coming in. Henderson nearly gave it back, but he's got the sideline and then some. Inside the 35-yard line. 1st down for Ohio State. It's a gain of 23.
And that's a broken tackle. I mean, if you're a Hilltopper, you've got Treveyon here stopped. If you can make the tackle, you defeat the block of Ibuka, right?
Sideline warning. Ohio State,
and you just
it's their first football game. There's no yardage penalty. 1st down and 10.
That's Rome Weber, the safety there, and that's hard. I mean, that's the open field against Treveyon Henderson. Not a lot of guys one-on-one.
It's a toss. It's Henderson to the outside. There's another hurdle. Look, Brian Hartline. Henderson near side. Henderson breaks down the door. Touchdown.
Great call. What a great call. It was man-to-man. That short little motion took a linebacker out of it as he follows Cade Stover right here. You'll see the linebacker get out, and then you'll see Josh Fryer shove a defender in, use the right arm to shove another out, and that's all it takes for Treveyon Henderson.
Rome Weber was up at the line. Now they check out of it. Treveyon Henderson spun around, and down he goes.
20 plus.
They'll go to the short side, and Henderson's history going back to St. Joe's Prep in Philadelphia. They both came to the city from their respective towns as Henderson's got a run, and he has absolutely been a tractor. Weber tackles him to the 31.
I just love the effort of the guys up front. I think there was a little conversation after that last series that, hey, let's not step off the gas. And it was the offensive line that imposed.
Hand it to Henderson. Good blocking in front. And Henderson bursts forward in this Ohio State offense once again. It'll be a handoff to Henderson on 1st down, who wiggles his way across the 20 and play calling now. Henderson in there on 2nd down and 1, protects the football and bursts through. First
on 4th and 1, and let the power back try to get it.
To Ohio State's benefit, and now a big gain for Henderson. Busts it to the outside. Henderson's got speed down the sideline. Nobody's going to catch him. Touchdown, Ohio State, 61 yards.
This ball should hit right in here. But when you have speed like Treveyon Henderson, he knows he can get this thing all the way to the outside. He bounces it out, picks up the block from Harrison. One missed tackle, and it's to the house for Treveyon Henderson. And that's the threat he possesses and poses every time he touches the football. I mean, he is a home run hitter, and he bounced that thing out, used his speed, and got the first touchdown of the ball game for Ohio State.
Came in with 4 touchdowns. Henderson finds the hole. Henderson breaks a tackle, and he gets tripped up just shy of the first down. Picks up 9.
You know, the only thing, both defenses have played very well and made their plays, but Notre Dame still has had too many missed tackles.
Please reset the game clock.
And they're lucky that Henderson lost his balance because he...
We'll see if that can get the running game going to what they are more accustomed to. And on first down, they give it to him. Henderson breaks one free into the secondary. Defense, once again this year, held a team scoreless on their opening drive. It's Henderson, lowers the shoulder.
And now that they've got Henderson back, I expect him to take off.
There he is again. Henderson up the middle. And it looks... McCord will throw. Over the sideline, it's Henderson in stride. Henderson splits defenders, and he's tripped up from behind inside the 20.
Well, they went tempo, and Wisconsin got caught flat-footed. They're just going to send him out on a free release, and nobody picks him up. They picked off the middle linebacker. Jung Meta was supposed to pick him up, and he got hung up in the traffic on the inside. But it was
Carnell Tate, the true freshman, who has gotten a lot of praise from his teammates and coaching staff, is back in there. Look at the 2nd and 9 from McCord. Good time, and just leaves it. Henderson looking for that first down marker.
As a runner or a receiver, and his home run ability.
Play action Johnson. McCord over to Henderson. Slips a tackle. Henderson. And finally, all at 9 years old. That's what you dream of. And he delivered for his team on the game-winning touchdown. Here's Henderson and another field for the position. Henderson slips through. Gain. Henderson finds the hole. Henderson, burst of speed. Henderson inside the red zone.
Well, Kate Stover has not caught a pass, but watch him get a key block here on this run. They're going to pull the backside guard in the tight end. He gets a key block on the middle linebacker, Jung Meta. And then you see the burst and the speed of Treveyon Henderson.
12 games. He's got at least 100 yards and a touchdown. Henderson. And Henderson gets away. Henderson. Henderson explodes. Picks up 11. 93 yards in his return.
Watch Xavier Johnson. We've seen him on a couple end arounds. This time he's going to kind of be a lead blocker. Gets a nice block on Wohler. Kind of been an all-purpose guy today for this Ohio State offense. And again,
pitch it for Henderson. Blockers in front. Henderson into the secondary. First down. Henderson still on his feet across the 40.
Really nice play call by Ryan Day. They have not shown this. All the outside runs. Watch, these guys are all blocking inside, and they just outflanked the Wisconsin defense. Really good job. Beautiful play call by Ryan Day during that timeout. Most of the perimeter runs have been by Xavier Johnson, the wide receiver. This time
Henderson gets away. Henderson stays on his feet. There he goes. Treveyon Henderson. Touchdown, Ohio State. 33 yards and a dagger.
Just beautiful blocking up front. I mean, just great blocking. Henderson pays it off, but watch the block here in the second level. Watch the right tackle, number 70, come over there, Josh Fryer. Watch these guys just blow a hole in the Wisconsin defense that has been very stout tonight. One missed tackle there at the end.
It's a good point. On first down, good field position for Ohio State. And here is Henderson. Henderson gets into Rutgers territory. Take it down and 4. Conservative front for Rutgers. Henderson again. Daylight lowers his shoulder and then is stood up
in the backfield there.
Yeah, trade him and Henderson. They give it off to Henderson, and Henderson, he's able to break one tackle, but then the massive size at 6'4" and 250 pounds. They go underneath to Henderson, and Henderson, pistol formation. Henderson behind McCord. He'll take the handoff. McCord will just hand it off, and Henderson is pirouetted to the first down mark route. On first down, they hand it off to Henderson, and Henderson makes one man miss and just lowers the shoulder right
at his son. I don't want anybody sitting near me while I'm focusing on my kid.
Henderson on first down. And Henderson up to the 31-yard line. Matt Plundo, by the way, is our director. Bill Thayer is our producer today. Here's Henderson. Henderson makes a man miss. He's inside the 20 along the sidelines. What a burst.
We'll go to keep it a one-score game.
Former head coach at Maine, Henderson. And Henderson slides down close towards the H-back, number 49. They hand it to Henderson, who runs the opposite way. He shoves one blocker into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Treveyon Henderson gives the Buckeyes an 11-point lead. That was a solid drive.
Really well blocked by the Buckeyes. And watch the whole left side, but in particular, 71 Simmons against Lewis. Right in the middle of your screen. Just rides him out of there. Henderson.
McCord underneath to Henderson. Henderson trying to get to the sticks at the 35. He does! And he blasts right on past it inside Rutgers territory. Cuts back to the right. He could go along the numbers, and he's tripped up. Melton tracked him down. Down close to the 5-yard line. It looks like they'll mark him at the 9.
Are you kidding me? This guy destroys angles. Raise the right side of your screen. He's just going to run a little check down here. I mean, he's right in the middle. He's just the check down. Bad angle by the young linebacker, and he hasn't gone against somebody like Henderson with that speed.
That's 65 yards.
Wow.
He has a...
They're kind of not used to it. It's a little bit uncomfortable to win with the D.
On second down, it's Henderson. The D and Henderson into the open fields. And Henderson is spun down at the 43-yard line. Jennings tracked him down. He's over 100 yards.
Or just give it to 32, and good things will happen. Really well blocked. Harrison got a nice block. And Rutgers has a defender loses one of these games.
Henderson, he's had a big day, and Henderson is tackled of Wisconsin. 207 last week, 202 today. He'll take the handoff, going right toward the 5, lowers his shoulder down to the 2.
A boot with a motion man. Henderson explodes forward and is in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
It's first and goal. It's a run. Henderson inside the 5. Touchdown, Ohio State. The Buckeyes making that look easy. Moves along here tonight. Treveyon Henderson bounces it outside. Henderson, off he goes. 3rd gear, 4th gear, 5th gear. Henderson is gone. Touchdown, Ohio State. No.
Downfield, getting to the second level. They'll run it again, looking for the touchdown, and they have it. Ohio State.
On the 32-yard line for the Buckeyes. The pitch, Treveyon Henderson. Got a big opening right away. Picked up about 9 on him. Will Howard has been hot 5 out of his last 6. Here is Treveyon Henderson. And there goes Treveyon Henderson. At the Akron 33-yard line. Treveyon Henderson broke one tackle, broke a second, picks up 11 and another Buckeye first down.
Yeah, that looks like how...
For Akron so far in this first half. They're going to keep it on the ground. This time they go wide. Treveyon Henderson brought himself.
Cleveland Heights, this is the area.
They're down at 8. Blitz coming on Howard. Has time. Delivers a strike. And that one's to Tate. And Carnell Tate's got a first down.
Ness, this is how you pick up the blitz. Okay? Watch Treveyon Henderson. Okay, watch number 30. Remember the low block before? Watch this.
Oh!
That's not a low block.
No.
That's how you pick up the blitz.
And he even excited himself. Watch the reaction after he hit that guy.
I'm going to tell you, every NFL team.
Here on CBS at 3:30 Eastern time. Treveyon Henderson in the clear. Picked up 12 on the swing pass. So it's been a little bit tough running the football, but if you get it in space to either Judkins or number 32, you're probably going to have a positive play. His best year back in 21, almost 1,300 yards rushing. Here he goes.
Henderson down the sideline and tiptoes out of bounds. He's got another first down.
So Treveyon was not healthy all season last year. But if he stays, the 1-2 punch, one of the benefits of getting Quinshon Judkins is you might be able to keep this guy healthy all year as well.
29 on that one, down to the 42-yard line, and that's Will Howard. Swing pass other way. Treveyon, stiff arm, made one guy miss, knocked out of bounds.
First run of the game. Henderson, big hole. Give again, Henderson jumps through, touchdown, Buckeyes. When you're on the field.
Keep it rolling with Henderson. Henderson
out to the 45 out there.
Yep.
Henderson right side.
Can you get your hands dirty?
3rd and 5. Henderson gets it
Deep into the red zone.
Give. Henderson gone. Touchdown Buckeyes.
Next to him. Treveyon Henderson straight away. And pushes the pile. Gain 28 on that play. 1st and 10 at the 44. Here's a handoff to Treveyon Henderson with a bounce it outside. 1st down, cuts it back inside and goes down to the 25-yard line. Josh Moten with the tackle on Treveyon Henderson.
Well, look at these guys up front. There's Jackson, 74. Look how good Donovan Jackson is. The mark of a quality offensive lineman, Gus, is stick. I think that's the case with Seth McLaughlin, who's very happy here in Columbus.
Inside handoff. Treveyon Henderson, touchdown, Ohio State. A line providing huge openings for Judkins and Henderson. 14-yard touchdown run, and the Buckeyes take a 27-7 lead.
Yeah, that offensive line, and again, that left side. Watch the left side, Gus. So here, watch this block down, 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 and then you're going to get the pull around this side, and all Henderson's got to do is find that massive lane and then a cutback. He beats a couple of Marshall defenders, and it's an easy touchdown for the Buckeyes. This run game is going to be dynamic.
They pitch it, Henderson. Squares up, Henderson. Nice burst, still on the move. Henderson, high stepping. Treveyon Henderson, touchdown, Buckeyes.
Here is just great vision from Henderson as he sees the lane. Once he catches the pitch, there's that little stutter step, almost baits the safety to come up into the wrong alley. That was Foster, 41, and then there's the stiff arm, man.
That's when you talk to him.
2nd down after the first incompletion of the night. So no down, so it's 2nd and goal here from the 9, and Treveyon Henderson's going to run up the middle and break some tackles and take it on the 35. Henderson with room up the middle, busting outside. Treveyon Henderson down the sideline.
Yard. That's Treveyon Henderson. And he's got a big hole up the middle. Glasses.
You do the one-handers.
Ohio State great in the red zone. They're great again here. Treveyon Henderson, 1st and goal around the 4. Buckeyes looking to add more to the ledger here, and they might get more. Treveyon Henderson with a stiff arm and out of bounds, a gain of 10, or so it appears. Schulte knocked him out of bounds.
See, I was thinking about right now, if you're up there and you're Chip Kelly, you're going, all right, now I got to think about spreading the ball out. Oh my guys, there's a lot of guys to feed on this.
We really don't care who's getting the rock. Right now, it's Treveyon. Broke one tackle.
Offensive line.
Running behind that line,
Henderson through the hole. Henderson, big gain.
And capitalized that time by Ohio State.
Right, the hot hand. Henderson, he's a home run hitter. Treveyon Henderson, one man to beat, out of bounds. 1st and goal, he goes 55 down the sideline.
Officials, timeout.
Watch the block by Josh Simmons, the left tackle. He's playing his best football at Ohio State. Holds his point, and then the speed of Henderson, a bad angle by Tyseem Johnson, number 0. And this is a legit home.
I'll put some money on this for you. Got 3 kids. And here's Henderson breaking it outside. And Treveyon Henderson. They pitch it to Henderson. Henderson with a lane. Oh, on first down. Here's the running game with Henderson. Treveyon Henderson. Treveyon Henderson has come in at running back. They'll pitch it to Trey on the near side of Geddes here. 3rd down and 5 of the 42. Howard, another short pass caught. Treveyon Henderson as he tight ropes the sideline. And Treveyon Henderson will pick up another Ohio State first down with a gain of 20.
This is just not the way you want to play defense, because that player is the man defender on Treveyon Henderson. It's just too late. He can't get all the way over there, so just a miss.
Howard gives it to him. Henderson, woo! What a burst. 13. Howard wants to run it. Oh, Howard to the...
But he's got that ability.
2nd down and 5 at the 45. Henderson, nice juke, cuts it inside, keeps those knees high like Eddie. The 35. A handoff to Treveyon Henderson. And what you're seeing with this motion. Henderson gets through the hole and picks up a big chunk. You got to give a lot of credit to this. This should take us to the end of the quarter. As they run it straight ahead, Treveyon Henderson, nice slashing run. How you can help end veteran homelessness. Howard on first down, fires out into the flats, and he has his receiver out of bounds. In motion. Howard looking, dumps it down. Henderson out of the backfield.
And I thought he should have gone to 4 on the last play.
2nd down and 5 at the 38. And it's Henderson picking his way through the hole, and Treveyon. And Henderson in at running back. He can pop one at any time. They'll give it to him with a huge, oh, there he goes. Treveyon on the gallop.
Ready to do whatever the team needs to win the game.
First down, Howard, inside handoff. Henderson with the lane. Henderson still on the move. Treveyon Henderson goes down inside the Purdue 20-yard line. He'll gain 28 yards on the play. Jenkins with the tackle.
Yeah, and a beautiful job right here of using Jenkins in motion and then blocking down with this side, and then they pull around from the right side, and look at all of that lane that Henderson has to run, and there you see the burst. I tell you, man, he looks fresh. If I say Quinshon Judkins is benefiting from a lack of carries or minimal carries this year, Treveyon Henderson.
T. Owens made Ohio State world famous with that performance at the 1936 games. And this one, Treveyon Henderson gets into the end zone for a touchdown. 19-yard run. And Ohio State takes a 30-0 lead.
Well, there's going to be one player unblocked, but I do have to credit the right tackle here, Josh Fryer. He goes all the way to the outside, and look at that block. So there's the unblocked man right there. That's Jeffrey Umba. 0. And Henderson takes care of him. Fryer takes care of the outside guy, and then there's the physical finish getting to the pylon for Treveyon Henderson.
Are rolling with him, pushing the buttons as their offensive coordinator. Here's the throw up top. Caught. And at the 10-yard line, nicely done. As Treveyon Henderson out of the backfield showing his receiving ability. Jenkins pushes him out.
Watch the route. He's going to go inside and then break out, so he's got the mismatch. This is the linebacker, Kadron Jenkins, and he just runs right past him off of that inside move. Beautiful job, tracks the ball, and is able to catch it down the field. I'm telling you, Treveyon's game, I've covered him his entire career here at Ohio State.
Drive for Ohio State. Howard to pitch to the outside. Henderson gets to the outside and out of bounds. In the backfield on first down and 10 for Ohio State. Pressure coming. Henderson survives one hit and then brought down. Carmine Bastone finally bringing Henderson to the ground.
That was Anto Saka in the backfield right away. Watch him win right on the snap on Josh Fryer. Excuse me, that's not Anto Saka. That's Jalen Payton, number 41, and he just cooks Josh Fryer
to left. Would be a good day to hit. Henderson gets the carry, still driving those low.
Scott is matched up against the linebacker.
Henderson gets the carry up the middle. To carry. Judkins better than 6. Put it in the belly. There is a huge hole. Henderson in that offensive line. Howard to pass. Howard to the backside to Henderson, who makes the catch. A stutter step and out of bounds.
Key, Jeff.
Just expands the playbook for Chip Kelly as Henderson following his tight end. Another gashing. Good play fake. Howard gets it out of his hands. There's Henderson out of the backfield.
Howard 6'4", 235, first down and 10. And here's the run with Henderson breaking tackles. He'll slip forward. Continue Smith. Second down and 2 at the 36. Howard in the flats. Henderson. And Henderson tiptoes down the sideline.
A little bit off. That's something that we got to keep our eye on. How about Henderson here on the outside, able to just stay in bounds.
Third and goal at the 4. They'll hand it off. Henderson! Touchdown Buckeyes! Treveyon Henderson. Howard hands it off, and it's Henderson. They push the pile forward. Tate in motion. Here's a handoff. Right side, Henderson. Inside the 5. Fisher with the tackle, a 5-yard gain. Ohio State inching closer.
Well, this is what I'm just talking about just cover up color. So what does the offensive line do? They get everyone blocked down low, and it's let the back handle the linebacker. Aiden Fisher steps up.
And they'll hand it off. Henderson spinning. Will get close to the goal line. Gains 3.
How about this spin in the backfield? Take a look. That's number 21 in the backfield, getting loose.
Hardy. Hard screen. Howard. Underneath. Henderson. And
he should probably get more mention for the Heisman Trophy. Oh, breakaway.
Henderson gallops. And he slides down. What a unselfish play right there.
The awareness of just understanding game situation over personal stats. Henderson right up the gut, and right here he thinks to himself, you know what? We're better off if I just slide. We can bleed their timeouts. We can bleed more time before we take more of a lead. Again, with a 2-possession lead, I think they would be fine if he scores right there. It'd become a 3-possession lead. But the smart
trying to get off the field here. Howard under pressure. Screen pass. First down and more for the Buckeyes. What a run. What a play.
Not playing quite as frenetically in the regular season. Wear and tear reduced, Brian Day believes. Downfield, Treveyon Henderson on the wheel route. Nice.
Last play as you were watching, it actually flushed Howard out. The pressure.
Out of the backfield, it's Henderson in the flat. Gets some blocks. Lowers the head. Handoff. Breaking into the clear. Henderson. Touchdown, Ohio State. They're 3 for 3. Howard from the pocket. Long throw. It's Henderson. Henderson, a terrific first half. 4 for 5 as a passer. Ran it 6 times, including the touchdown. Henderson hurdles a man and goes out across to the 30. So maybe 25 more yards on a cold night to feel good about it. There's a lot of space in the middle. Henderson picks up a chunk and gets no championship.
Both backs in the game.
Return and hand it to Henderson, who lowers his shoulder, ran through a tackler.
The gratitude that they have, it was powerful, like I said.
Henderson breaks free. House call for Ohio State.
Back his upper vertebrae. Those are 2 big guys to be out for Oregon right now. I'll try to keep you updated.
And the bad news gets worse. Treveyon Henderson is loose down the sidelines, all the way to the end zone. It's a Crimson avalanche here in Pasadena. 66 yards. Toss sweep. Henderson has blockers and just gallops into the end zone. Again, Ohio State makes it look easy. Second touchdown.
And you do going through the easy times.
End around. Look out, Henderson trying for a second. He's always fired up, isn't he? Laurinaitis.
both sides as Sark and Texas get ready. It's going to be a battle that they're going to have to figure out at the line of scrimmage.
Right now, motions back in, gets the football on the end around, and Treveyon Henderson had that electric long touchdown run against Oregon, gets loose again and get in too.
Hey, if you throw that in, they're all in.
Howard, how aggressive will they be in the final seconds? Henderson can take a house call from anywhere, and look out, he just might do it. Treveyon Henderson gets my winner back for Ohio State. 75 yards. Smith with just the one catch for 3 yards. They've done a good job defending him, and they haven't forced the ball to him. We'll see if
thrown downfield.
Downhill.
From R.J. Oben.
Low snap, Henderson with a burst, breaks a tackle. Treveyon Henderson has the edge. It is finally going to be driven out.
On the scramble.
Henderson again. Just